you, thank 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 you. You guys can always say thank you. Everyone's still excited or what? Man, so listen, I'm so excited to be here. So listen, I want you guys to do me a favor, okay? This morning, seriously, you guys are woke up with a lot of energy this morning to be here. I want everybody to say, this is my time. This is my time. See, man, let me tell you why I said that, because listen, if you don't claim it, it's not going to be yours. It doesn't matter really how you feel right now. If you say this is your time, it is your time. Let me tell you, about a few years ago, our business is down. We got together with the team. We said, listen, this is our moment. We're going to go to work. Today, I can tell you, we're so excited because we're coming. Now, listen, now 32 IVPs, excited about this, but I'm more excited about, anyway, we have about a 40 to 50 below IVPs right now, ready to go. So, team, I'm so excited. So this morning, we're going to talk about, the steps for you really to get these things moving. So again, my name is Charlemont. So, I've been doing this for over 29 years. I'm not new here, okay? 29 years. When I joined Primerica, I'd say, man, I didn't know anything as a taxi driver. I used to work 12 hours a day, 6 days a week to make $30,000 a year. 12 hours per day, 6 days a week for $30,000. I didn't have time for my wife. I didn't have time for kids, okay? Every day I'm sleeping. I'm a working, sleeping guy. Thank God. No, seriously, thank God. Somebody looking at me said, Charlemont, do you want to make some money part-time? And I said, yes. Thank God this guy talked to me. He didn't say about, Charlemont, I want to sell you insurance. Thank God he said, listen, I'm going to help you make some extra money part-time. I came in this place, I said, Jehovah, listen, if you can help me making the same money that I'm making in the taxi, so I can leave the taxi alone, so I can have time for me and my wife, I'm going to be the happiest man on earth. And I start Primerica. See, man, I tell you what, I didn't know what I signed in. I played with this thing here. I didn't take it too serious. It took me 4 years to become a vice president. It took me 9 years to make $100,000. It was not Primerica, it was Charlemont. I had a lot of stuff that I need to overcome. A lot of challenging. For example, one of the challenges that I had back then, I didn't have enough discipline. If I have an appointment with you at 9 o'clock, I'm not going to show up, I'm not going to call you, and I'm expect for you to wait for me at 10 a.m. But I got to take care of this. My yes was not yes. I didn't understand the concept of business. I have to learn all these things here in Primerica, but you know what? I'm glad I didn't give up, because every day I get better. I had people say, Charlemont, man, today is my tough day in Primerica. I said, you don't understand. There is no tough day in Primerica. There is no bad day in Primerica. Every day in Primerica is the best day. And we keep moving. Took me 12 years to figure these things out. But after 12 years, finally we figured it out, Nikki. We find out the game to win here is to build a team. Start working with people, treat people right. You are a servant leader. Your job is to serve other people. And the more people you serve, better you become and more money you make. That's all it is. It's not about you, beat your chest, say, I'm a leader, I'm this. There has nothing to do with that. It's over if you're thinking like this. Now, the question that you need to ask yourself right now, how many people do you have here sitting next to you? How many? Until you take that thing serious, nothing's going to change. We made a decision to switch from a selling mentality to build a mentality. It was not easy. But guess what? We keep on doing it. We keep on doing it. And then we come up with this, the slogan here is keep the light of recruiting on. If you see today, all the blue is keep the light of recruiting on. And the back we say we could, because we know we could is going to solve the problem. It doesn't matter what you got going on right now. Charlemont, listen, man, I got money problems, so because you don't recruit enough people. Charlemont, I don't promote people because you don't recruit enough people. Charlemont, listen, you don't know what I'm going through. I know exactly what you're going through right now. You don't just recruit what? Enough people. If you make a decision to go work with people, develop people, so your life's going to be great in Primerica. Let me show you a few things that I truly believe that can help you. We call it 3 steps to become regional vice president. One of the things that we're missing in Primerica, we need more vice presidents. But you're not going to become a vice president if you don't learn the business. The first 30 days in Primerica, you got to take time for you to learn the business. So for my 29 years in Primerica, the worst thing can happen when somebody came here in the first 30 days, they screwed it up. Your first 30 days in Primerica is the most important time in your life. Either you make it there or you screwed it up. Let me give you an example. In your first 30 days, you said, you know what? I'm not going to learn anything. I'm going to go to school and get my life insurance license. You screwed it up. Let me tell you why. Because you get license, but you know nothing. License don't make you money. Listen, license don't make you money. I got people who have life insurance license, investment license, mortgage broker license, they're still driving taxi. I said, how come you got all these 3 licenses? That's $1 million. Each one of them is $1 million. You still driving a taxi. I don't know what I'm doing. License don't make you money. But knowledge give you the money. And the only way you can have the knowledge in your first 30 days, you got to be coachable to your upline and learn the business. You got to learn this business. In the first 90 days, 30 days in the business, listen, we have to make sure we identify 6 business partners for you, their name and their phone number. This is the people that you're going to be in business with. Also, we could make 6 people for you. We call it 6 by 6 in the first 30 days. We have many ways we can do that. And also, we talk about have your package. Guys, when I went through some challenging in Primerica, business didn't take off, I didn't make any money, people said, what keep you going? What keep you going? I tell you what keep me going. When I joined Primerica in 1996, I was driving a taxi. The guy who put me in the business said, Sean, what you want? Yesterday, we were talking about a vision. I said, I want to have $1 million by the time I'm age 52. That was 20 years to save $1 million, Andy. And then he did the effort for me. I have to invest $1,000 every single month for 20 years to save $1 million. Imagine I'm a taxi driver making about $2,000 to $3,000 a month, $2,500 a month. Now you ask me to invest $1,000. It's impossible, yes? He said, Charlemont, start where you are. I start at $50 a month. He said, Charlemont, once you make more money, you can invest more. Let me tell you my plan. I said, well, 20 years from now, I'm gonna have $1 million cash. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be financial independent. I don't need to work anymore. When I see people like retired, quit on me, and people lying to me, I say, I got 15 more years to go. I got 14 more years to go. I got 10 more years to go. That's give me at least encouragement. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you have your package already? Listen, if you sit down and you don't have your investments going, you don't have insurance going, something's wrong with you. How are you going to tell people to get this? You don't have it yourself. You don't believe in it. And you expect people to believe in it? I didn't have wife, I didn't have kids. People say, Sean, why you have a life insurance? I said, well, if I die, at least my sister who brought me here will be rich. You just thought everybody can get licensed in 30 days, yes or no? I mean, I can't tell you how many times I took the test. No, seriously, it was very challenging for me. Came from Haiti, don't speak English. They give me the test, they keep giving me the wrong test all the time. So, guys, listen, the station, they know me by my face. Every time I come, they say, okay, go, go sit down there, go sit down there. They already know the results before I give it to them. I say, I'll see you next week. I didn't give up. Finally, guess what? They made a mistake. They give me the white one, yes? I got my license. Everything was not easy for me. That was in 1996. And let me tell you what I found out about when you study hard to get your license. I feel so bad for people who take the test the first time they pass it. They're too smart. Because you know why? Because you don't value the license. I see them leave the license, let it go, let it go. My license is my PhD. You don't mess up with this, okay? No, seriously, the state said, Charlemont, you see, I do the CE way before the time. I don't want to go take the test again. If it's the first time I took 9 years, can you imagine if I go a little bit after it could be 20 times? I don't want that. And I take it very serious. And I learn that I go to work. The second thing that you got to do is doing the business. Now you learn the business, what you do. You got to do the business. See, to my knowledge, doing the business is very simple. These are rules. 4 weeks personal on a month, 10,000 premium for the month personal. What does that mean? That means every week you got to work with one person and pick up 3 policies. Every single week you pick up 3 policies. Not team. One of the things people are saying to them, man, my team, my team, my team. You don't have a team. Don't have about the team. You're going to build a team. So I will say, go to work. Too many of you right now, waiting too much on the team. You rely on the team. And you don't make any money. You know what's so funny about you talking about the team? Once you don't make money, you don't build a team, you don't do nothing, you don't make money yourself. You look at the team, you say, you know, you caused me to make money. You hate them, they hate you. But you know what? If you know how to write business on your own, you don't worry about them. Every time you see them, you're smiling. I'm happy for you. You're going to be good. People say, yes, 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 you're going to be good. Go work with 2, 3 people a month personal. Don't work with one person. If you can work with more, that's better. But at least have 2 or 3 new people every single month to work with. Let me tell you why. Because people are going to get tired of this business with you very fast. The 3 people that you have for the last 6 months, they're gone already. But you don't know. You keep talking about them because you have no new people coming to replace them. Replace them fast. Become a team leader by doing a 10 by 10 base. 10 by 10. You are responsible to do 10 quits yourself. If we quit 4, one of them going to quit right away. We promise you 3 of them. If you go work with them fast, you're going to quit 2 people for each. That's 6. 6 plus 4 equals 10. You double digit quit every single month yourself. Well, you know what's so funny about this? If you keep doing double digit quit yourself, 10 quits in a month, 10 quits in a month yourself, eventually you're going to find somebody who says, I want to copy you. You're going to start develop other double digit quit. And the game is about to be over. Once you have about 3, 4, 5 people focused on doing the same thing that you're doing. Now you learn how to do the business. Is that right? The steps number 2, you learn how to do the business. Let's go to step number 3. Now you become a teacher. You got to teach this business. This is where the goodie. This is where all the money's at. You see, the first 30 days you learn the business. They say, you know, the second 30 days, which is a 60, 90 days, now you learn how to do it, you go do it. You know how to make money. Now you're in the 3rd stage right now. You are teaching other people how to do this business. This is where the game started. He says here, have 2 or 3 team leaders that are doing 10 by 10 in the team. Well, you know, one of the reasons our businesses explode, once you have a leader that's doing a 10 by 10, we call it team captain, we call you a leader. Guess what? It doesn't matter if you're a regional leader, if you have somebody coming under you that can do the same thing, we pull that person away. We say, listen, he's still under you, he's still part of your team, but now you have one leg that can do 10 by 10, can you produce another one? We know where we're going with you. We need you to have at least 3 to 4 people that can do 10 by 10 outside of you. We're preparing you right now for you to become what? Our VP. But this is a challenge. If you never develop 10 by 10 leg while you're in the bishop, it's almost impossible for you to promote 10 by 10 leg after you become a vice president. I heard people say, Charlemont, man, listen, I want to build a big bishop. Well, let's start right now where you at. What you build right now? What's your business look like right now if you're a division leader, regional leader? How many leaders do you develop yourself? Or did your upline do it for you? Do you know once you become a vice president, this is going to be your job to develop these leaders? While you're in the bishop, why don't you practice this yourself? This is where you can screw up. This is where you can make all the mistakes. Because once you become a vice president, you're on your own pretty much. So again, now you're teaching people how to do 10 by 10 legs. The question again, how many do you have in your team right now capable to do 10 by 10 every single month. 30 to 50 licensed agents in your team. What I give you right now, this is the formula that puts you in a position for you to become a vice president. How many licenses do you have in your team? It's not about personal. How many licensed people do you have in your team? Is it 40? Is it 50? Are you full-time? People say, Charlemont, man, I love my job. I'm not against your job. That's fantastic. Keep your job. But do you understand, before you become a vice president, you got to become full-time? What's your deadline? Do you have any deadline writing right now? Say, listen, man, 6 months from now, I'm going to become a vice president. What stopped you become a vice president? What stopped you become full-time? You're scared. Because you're probably making $3,000, $4,000 a month at your job right now. Say, if I leave my job, how am I going to pay my bills? While your skills is not there yet. Can you work on yourself? Can you get better? Teammate, listen. You know, Primerica is so special in a special way. Let me tell you. If you come to me right now, you say, Charlemont, listen, I'm excited. I'm going to work with you. I'm going to help you become a business owner. All these things John was mentioned yesterday. And I said, I'm excited, pumped up. I said, I'm going to work with you. Then I said, how long have you been doing this? You said, 2 years. Okay. Do you have a full-time job? Yes. You do Primerica part-time? Yes. Do you believe in it? Do you see where I'm coming? If you believe in what you said you're going to do for me, how come you've been in Primerica for 2-3 years, you still have your full-time job? You're lying to me. Do you guys got it? No, you said Primerica is a business, it's a company that can change people's lives. You can make $1 million here, blah, 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 blah. I said, okay, yes, I'm excited, but it's 3 years. You're still doing this full-time job. You're still doing Primerica part-time. You know what you said, full-time job better than what? Primerica. Give me your deadline. Why don't you tell me, Charlemont, 6 months from now, I'm going to quit my full-time job. I'm going to do Primerica full-time. Can you work with me? You get me more excited, yes or no? Well, can your team focus on doing 30 by 30? When I say 30 by 30, you know, it doesn't have to be you personally go out there. I'm talking about your team put together and doing 30 by 30. You become full-time. Well, 30 to 40 attend the meetings every week. Teammate, listen. Well, where the environment that I came from, you know, the IVPs that I had back then, so this is the third process. Every time we have a meeting, it says a head count. How many do you have with you? How many do you have with you? How many do you have with you? And then every leaders put their team together. They sit together like you're doing right now. Everybody sit together. This is your team. If somebody didn't show up, we call them. What's wrong with you? You're supposed to be here, yes or no? And then you know what? Little by little, Primerica start to take off for us. Teammate, Primerica is about leadership. It's all about leadership. That we pay you based on your leadership. If you take Primerica serious, you decide to go to work, you make a decision, you say, you know what, I'm going to change my life here. Nothing can stop you. But you know what? It starts with you. You can come here right now, get excited, pumped up. Let me tell you, you go home, you're going to forget everything that we just said on stage. Until you make that decision yourself. You said, I'm sick and tired of this. I can do something better with my life. And I promise you, Primerica will deliver for you. Teammate, listen. I've seen people working for 30, 40 years in this country. They got nothing. Yesterday, I called an Uber. I was going somewhere, and the guy who come pick me up, I noticed he has a big ring on his finger. I said, what's this? He said, well, that's a championship team. I said, you win a championship game? He says, yes, Canada. I said, what are you doing in the Uber here? The guy said, I'm driving Uber to put gas in my boat. I realized the guy was a championship at one time in his life, big ring on his finger. He still broke. He looking at me, says, what is this? Yours is bigger than mine. I said, well, this is a championship too. No. No, listen, let me tell you the difference between my wing and his wing. My wing keep paying me right now $160,000 every month for the work that I did 20 years ago. No, listen, him, that start paying him. he became broke, and then Primerica said, Charlemont, you will never, never, never broke again in your life. Is that excited? Is that excited? Listen, so listen, when I said, this is your time, say, this is my time. This is my time. I love you guys. Thank you.